Well, welcome back to Channel On. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the valve stem on our car tire, or in this case we're going to be replacing it on a four-wheeler tire. So went to put some air in this for my son, and the air valve snapped right off. So we're going to be using the Harbor Freight manual tire changer to do this. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so once you do that and get it off the rim, the tire off the rim, you need to remove the old valve stem. And all I'm going to do is just going to take a pair of side cutters and I'm just going to cut that out of there. So go ahead, give it a good bite on there and just kind of cut that out of there. Like that. And you should be able to just pull the remainder of it right off the rim, just like that. So you end up with a nice clean hole. So go ahead and wipe that all down before we go any further. Okay, now once you have the hole already all prepped, you're going to take your new valve stem, which is right here, and you can pick these up for next to nothing. I'll put a link down below. And what I normally do is I will put a little bit of some sort of a lubricant on there. In this case, just using some glass cleaner or whatever, and I'll put that on there. And you're going to feed that in to the hole like this, so it kind of sits there. And you are going to need a tool. I've seen people not have the right tool, but this will install the valve stem. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread this on like so. It's going to look something like this. All right. And then what you need to do then is you just need to kind of pull it into place. So I'm going to set it on the table here, and I'm just going to kind of pull, boom, just like that, and it pops it into place. All right, and unscrew it, and there you go, brand new valve stem. Okay, a lot of times what you can do is you can push that down enough so it'll kind of set the bead a little bit, and then when you're putting some air in it, you pull up on it a little bit, and that should inflate. Now I like this type of chuck right here because it will automatically stay on there for me while I'm trying to place the tire on. There you go. Keep your fingers away from the bead. It hasn't quite set, but it will. Once it seats, go ahead, and I like to release the air, let it settle in, and then put some air back in. Woo! There she is. It's a little scary setting the bead. You got to put a little bit more pressure in it than it needs. It only needs about 5 to 8 pounds. But to set the bead, you got to bring it right up there around 40. And as you heard, it popped. So now what I can do is I can put the valve back in and go ahead and put the appropriate air pressure, which I believe is 5 to 8 pounds, depending on the order. All right. The whole purpose of this was to replace the valve stem. All right, and it says right on the tire on this particular, it says do not inflate beyond 36 psi to set the bead. And I was pretty close to that when that bead finally seated. So, all right, let's go ahead and put it back on the unit. All right, the new valve stem is all installed, inflated, and back on the unit. It does go a lot easier if you've got the right tools to put the new valve stem in, and I'll put a link down below where you can get this and the valve stems yourself. Remember, it says right on here, danger, do not inflate over 35 pounds. I was close to 40 pounds before that bead finally hit set, so please use some caution when doing this. Well, I hope this helps you with your valve stem problem, and I'll see you on the next one.